Alright guys, what's going on? BSG bringing you another Grand Cross video. So, in this video guys, we're going to be going over units and units that I personally cannot wait or want to get buffed. Now here's the thing with this game. We have a ton of units, like we have a shit ton of units, and most of them, they just aren't really used for much, like Blue Hendrickson, Red Gill. There's just a lot of units like that we just leave in the dust, you know, in our box for nothing, right? Just to collect dust. So there are a lot of units in this game. I really do think that once Netmarble gets their hands on the demon relics, most of these units could actually be somewhat useful if they do it right. I actually think that if they make the holy relics really good, some of these demon units could be actually viable. So I can't wait to see what they do for that. But yeah, before we hop in guys, be sure to leave a like. Let me know if you're rocking with the face cam or not. I am trying to get adjusted to it, so let me know if you guys are rocking with it, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Help me reach 6K subscribers. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's just keep talking about the units. So again, if they do the demon relics right, they could actually get a sizable buff. Like they could actually get a buff that's really good. And the thing is, Assault Melee, he's pretty much like the de facto leader for all the demons because of his passive. So maybe they make a holy relic where, you know, if they don't attack, all of Melee stats get increased on top of this increase or something. Or maybe they make it to where if they don't attack, Melee's cards get ranked up, or something, right? They can do really good his basic stats instead of you know, all his stats get increased if he gets hit, but they could make it to where if he doesn't get hit, only his basic stats increase by, like, I don't know, 15% max or something, right? Or if the enemies aren't applied with a debuff at the start of turn, maybe he increases damage dealt. I don't know. They definitely could do something nice with Meliodas. I feel like they could for sure. Trader Melee, he's not getting a holy relic, so if they give him a holy relic, I will actually be surprised. Like I would genuinely be surprised, because he's God. Like he is actually God in this game. It's crazy. But yeah, I would be surprised if they actually gave him a holy relic. But the rest of these melees, they definitely are going to get one. I don't know what they're gonna do for the demon mels, but for like Lost Vein and just base captain, they could really make them good. Okay, so for Lost Vein, okay, hear me out on this one. I feel like for Lost Vein, they could do what they did to Scotty, because for Scotty's relic, you know how she works with debuffs. Well, in my video talking about her holy relic with Droll, I was wrong. Her holy relic is very powerful actually when you use it right. So basically, as long as the enemy, or as long as Scotty doesn't have a debuff, she gets a gray buff. They could do the same thing with Melee, where if he gets crit, you know how his cards rank up, if he gets crit, all of his stats increase by, I don't know, 20% up to 40%. So all he has to do is get hit crit twice. The problem with it though is his survivability. Would he survive? More than likely not, unfortunately. But you know, it could be something like that. Maybe it could be whenever he attacks, he gets a buff. Something. He does need something very powerful, and that's the problem. The way they built Lost Vein, it just affects every other Lost Vein in the future. So for example, we have this blue one. This blue Lost Vein is going to share the same holy relic. What are they going to do for him? You know what I mean? So it just depends on what they decide to do or what route they go. Maybe they could make it to where the more cards you have in Lost Vein's hand, the more damage you deal or something. They could make it have really good synergy with the ult. So I don't know. I think they could make the Lost Veins pretty good if they actually tried. But Captain Melee, he's everywhere. He's sporadic. There's literally, like, legitimately, there's actually so many Captain Melees. The Master Meliodas, I don't know if he would he share the same relic? I think he might. Now I'm thinking about it, I think he might actually share the same relic. Let me see, because Arthur does have the same thing where he shares a holy relic with his SR version, right? Let me see. Yeah, he could. I think he I think he will share the same relic. I think so. But whatever they decide to do for the Captain Melees, listen, I don't know, man. Like the Captain Melees, they all suck. Like each and every single one of them suck. So trying to support every Captain Melee, that's gonna be a little bit of a mission, right? Don't forget about the blue Melee, the blue Captain Melee too. He's horrible. So what are they gonna do for him, right? What holy relic could they make? I don't know. Like I said, he's everywhere. There's really no like concrete thing that the Captain Melees do together, right? Because this one removes buffs. He supports Nanashi support, and then he doesn't really do much other than that. This one just does damage, right? He was built to be a damage dealer, and he's I don't even know about him, but yeah, they definitely could do something with the Meliodases. And then again, like I said, with the demons, definitely once they get their hands on the holy relic, I'm telling you right now, demons might make a comeback. We'll see. Don't forget, we did get leaks about Chandler, so I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see. All right, let's keep going. Giants, they're all right. Like Giants, I don't really care too much for them. They could buff Giant or Queen Diane, right? Festival Diane, they could. Doubt it. I seriously doubt they're gonna buff her, but they could. Whatever she gets, it'll be fine because she's already like, again, she's like number 2. I personally think Diane is number 2, but whatever, right? I think she's number 2 best festival in the game, but we'll see. The rest of these Dianes, I don't like. Who cares? Who cares about these Dianes like that? I mean, if you're a Diane simp, maybe, but like you're not taking Wedding Diane anywhere. What are they gonna? My God. What are they gonna do for this? What are they gonna do for this, right? She is a support. I mean, maybe they could make her a. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, because you gotta take into account. You got these 4 DNs, because she probably will get the. Yeah, I think she actually will. Will she? Because she doesn't have a weapon. Interesting. Because she doesn't have a weapon, but these DNs do. So because she doesn't have a weapon, they will. I think they're gonna when they update her, because they will, because she doesn't have a weapon. It is the same thing to Milim, right? Milim didn't have a weapon, so they gave her one. I think there's gonna be the same case for this Diane, because this Diane, she does need a weapon. It's not that serious, but she does need a weapon for her holy relic. So they probably will adjust that, and she probably will end up getting the same holy relic as these other giant DNs. But we'll see. I don't know what they're gonna do. Again, like I said, giant buffs, not really. I don't really care too much about that. Humans, they go crazy with the humans. I'm telling you right now, they go crazy with the humans. Some of them aren't good, but there are actually a few that actually are pretty strong. Like Brynhild has a very good holy relic. It's a little bit, it is based on debuffs, because again, if you're debuffed, you get a 20% attack boost, but she can only be debuffed once. So that's why it's so strong. Imagine you facing against Kyo and he can't even debuff, he can only put 1 ignite on you. Also, if they try and stack multiple debuffs, the debuff that applies last, I believe that's the one that gets applied. So if you are attack disabled and then let's say Rimuru tries to infect, that infect actually is going to be the debuff that is on you, not the attack skill. So it's actually very powerful. I do like that about that holy relic for Brynhild. It's very good. Same thing, Kyo has a very good, even though he's a collab, he has a very good one. Shin has a good one where if he I think if they're debuffed, he deals 50% extra. Yeah, his damage increases by 50% when attacking debuffed enemies. So his is actually pretty strong too. So debuff, he has a really nice debuff or holy relic. Mono, no. Easton's is okay. It's okay, right? It's nothing crazy. It's just I wouldn't even really, again, I wouldn't even really say it's good. It's okay. Like, it's okay. She just steals attack of all enemies attack. Or she increases her attack by 10% of all of the enemies attacking PvP. It works better in 4v4 PvP. It works better in 4v4 PvP. It's okay. It's okay. It's not like absolute garbage, but it's okay. Valenti, she's cool, I guess, because I think if she kills, she gets ultimate gauge instantly, I think. Oh, well, pretty much, essentially, yeah. Fills the hero's ultimate gauge by 4 when an ally dies. Okay, I thought it was when an enemy dies. Okay, so if an ally dies, she basically gets her ult. Again, her ult is not that good. It's just a rupture ult. At their buff, it's obviously going to be very powerful, but if they're not, it's going to hit like a feather. So it can be good depending. This Mark II Easton, her holy relic it's okay. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like it's okay. Oh, you just gotta use the depletion. That's it, right? Because she recovers 10% of diminished. The thing about hers though is diminished. That's a big key word right there. It's not like this is a fixed amount. It's not like it recovers 10% of max HP. It's just diminished. So keep that in mind. For each orb removed. So as long as she depletes, she can heal. Like, she can heal herself, right? As long as she keeps using this, you get like 2. Maybe if you get like 2 rank 2s or something like that, she'll be healing up 40% of diminished HP. So that's pretty good. That's gonna suck. But yeah, like I said, humans, they go crazy with the humans. I do like that they show some love to the humans, because most of these units we're never using. Like let's be real, we're never using most of these units. So it's nice that they're doing that. I really can't wait for Jericho. I really hope for Jericho's holy relic they do her justice, because all the Jerichos pretty much they revolve around crits, so they could easily just make her holy relic, like if she has 3 or less ultimate move gauge orbs, she guarantees herself a crit. That would be, honestly, that'd be really good for her. That'd be really good. I mean, of course it's not gonna last long, but if she can guarantee herself a crit, especially this green one, you get this this bleed card off, then you use the weak point, or maybe it can increase her crit damage or something. I don't know, but I hope they don't. I really hope they don't make it garbage, because the Hausers, Girimors, and Gil, they literally just gave it like Red Gil Thunder's passive, but for different substats. It's so weird. It's really strange that they did that. But it is what it is. If they do this for Jericho, it wouldn't be the worst. Like if they did it for like attack related stats by 8% for each orb, then we're cooking. Then we'll be cooking. I'm gonna lie, then we'll be cooking. But we'll see what they do. So humans are pretty good. Fairies, they did start with fairies and then they stopped. I don't know what they're waiting for. Glocks is a commandment, so Gloxinia probably will drop. Would he no. Gloxinia should drop why, I don't know. He should drop pretty soon, because even though he's a commandment, it is literally stated that they only have, or not, I guess it's not literally stated, but the giant material for Skull and Hadi, that's it. Like, it's pretty much for giants and demons. They've already pretty much confirmed that. So with the deer is the material you use for the fairies, so he should be getting one pretty soon. They're probably waiting to release a new Gloxinia, maybe, but he can get one. Actually, Glocks would be very interesting. Me and my friend, we talk about this a lot for Gloxinia, how good he could be if they do his holy relic right, if they make it based on debuffs, because he has a ruin card. I don't think a lot of people realize how powerful ruin is because it's on Glocks, unfortunately. But if they do it right and they make his holy relic, let's say his holy relic debuffs the enemies or something like that, it could be really good for this red Gloxinia, because ult rushing with him is it's so easy with him, not gonna lie. Because again, remember, he fills his ultimate move gauge by 1 extra orb whenever he merges, or no, he has to merge. I don't think it works for no, it doesn't. Okay, Gother does not apply this. So if he just merges, he gets an extra orb. So it's really nice that you can just ult rush with him completely. So if they make it like a debuff based holy relic, I would really like that. Actually, I would really like that. These Elaines I don't really care for too much. Honestly, like, because she works in the back, right? I believe the green one does too. You don't, right? No, you don't. If they wanted to give the regular Elaines just a holy relic that supported in the back, I would really like that, because this Elaine is very good for units that buff in deathmatch. So imagine they make a holy relic, then it's like, okay, so for her holy relic, she increases all allies stats by 20%. That's it. That's it. That would be, I'm telling you right now, that'd be really powerful. Elaine would be really nice if they did that. But yeah, we should be getting the last few holy relics for the fairies pretty soon, I imagine, because we only need the small Elaine, or I say small Elaine, but like the regular base Elaine, Four Wings King, which isn't, he's probably not gonna get one for a little bit, and then Glocks until they make another fairy. That's it. We're done with fairies. Goddesses, I'm not even gonna get into it. Goddesses are fine. They don't really need to be buffed. They do need a 4th slot unit, but that's about it. They're okay. Like, they're in a good spot right now. Once they get that 4th unit though, it's over. They're like essentially one of the best teams in the game. They already are, but with the 4th slot unit that's helping their stats or their damage or even like damage reduction, yeah, it's over. Unknown has been getting some really good buffs. I'm not even gonna lie, Unknown has been getting stacked with support. I remember when the game first launched, there was no Unknowns, bro. Like, it was just Gother and Merlin pretty much. That's it. And you had these collab units, but they sucked at the time, so no one was using them. But they've been getting a lot of support. It's been sporadic with the release for Unknowns, but every single Unknown, I would say after probably, well, not every single Unknown, but most of the Unknowns after Nanashi have actually been really solid, like really good to run. Because you got Summer Merlin, you got the what is it, the Ragnarok units, Demonic Beast, Freyr, who just dropped, which is an absolute powerhouse. Shuna is a really good support. Rimuru, can we talk about Rimuru? God King, Demon King Rimuru, please. Milim's buff. Milim is probably the craziest, to me. She is probably the craziest unit to ever get a buff. Like, I'm completely serious, right? She is probably the unit whose buff changed her entirely. And I'm not talking about, oh yeah, you know, she got a little bit stronger. Her whole entire like gimmick, basically revolving around crits and stuff, she changed. Like, she used to be one of my most hated units. Now Milim is nasty. But yeah, we've been getting a lot of good buffs for Unknowns, so we'll see what they do. I can't wait for some of these older units just to get some love. Nanashi having a holy relic would be nice. I pray they don't make it to where you have to run them in the front, please. So I hope they don't make it like that. Camilla is just, I guess they hate Camilla. I don't know. I at this point, I don't think she's ever getting anything. I don't think she's getting a buff, but you know, we'll see. No one cares about Oslo and Hawk pretty much, so unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I think that's about it. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. There's nothing too much else to talk about. I pretty much went over everything, so we'll see what they end up doing, because again, some of these units could be very powerful. Some of them can, you know, just pretty much change the game entirely if they do it right. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Which unit are you most hyped to get a holy relic for if they haven't gotten one already? Mine is this bad boy. I really want to see what they do to Assault Melee. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, you guys already know, I will see you all later.